The Habs are in Boston to take on the Bruins for the first time in over 18 months. It's time for the Talking Habs pregame show before every Montreal Canadiens hockey game. Previews, lineups, and the Guess the Score contest. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. All right, so Matt, my regular co-host, that's a new title, a host. My regular co-host, he's at the game actually. Matt's at the game at the Gardens, and he will be checking in a little bit later. And if you can read the thing on the bottom there, Matt, the hockey junkie, will be joining me in about 15 minutes. So I've never talked to him before other than through a chat, and we haven't met, so it should be very interesting. I'm looking forward to talking to Hockey Junkie. I doubt we'll see him. He is able to keep the camera off, and I encourage him to do that because he does not show himself in his videos. But I'm looking forward to having the Hockey Junkie on the show. So we're going to get into the preview pretty quickly because I want to get through everything. So not a lot of people here, but we're going to get through everything right now. So first up is this. We'll go to, first of all, as we all saw, this is a head scratcher with what Petrie did. And Matt Bedard, who's the Scotia Canadian, he says, what was the entire sequence by Petrie there? My God, man, get your head in the game. Terrible giveaway and then near killed your own goaltender. Brutal decision-making all season, and there's two more head scratchers. It's crazy what that was, and it's true. And I made a little video. This is the play, and he clearly just pushes him right into the goalie.
On the backhand. Oh, and he takes. Yeah, there's the right push backhand. There's the one edge, so he's on here.
You can see he pushes him right into him. What was he thinking? I don't understand. It's not like he was far enough away that he pushed him. It wouldn't in. He pushed him right into the goalie at full, like they were going, maybe not full speed, but pretty close. So Allen will be out. He did stay in the game, but a spotter, NHL concussion spotter, was the person who removed Jake Allen from the game. That's the reason why he kept playing, and then he left the game. So Jake Allen is out. His status is, let me see, I've got it here somewhere. His status is that he's day-to-day. I got it. There it is. So he's day-to-day, and he's still being evaluated, though. So he doesn't have a full evaluation, so they have him listed as day-to-day. What does that mean exactly? I think it means that he's got a concussion, and they just want to make sure of whatever their diagnosis. So either he does or he doesn't, but they want to make sure he doesn't because a concussion symptoms, words not coming out today, can kind of creep up over the next few days after. It doesn't have to be necessarily right after. It could be a few days later. I think that's what it's about. We'll see. What else do I have for you here in the dark? Yeah, okay, let's go. And how many people are? Okay, so I want to, when this happened and they pulled Allen from the game, I've got some reactions from, who do I have here? Okay, so first off, it's from Marc Bergevin and then from the management group themselves. So this is exclusive footage of what happened when Marc Bergevin found out that Jake Allen was injured. Exclusive footage, and you can see he got busy right away, didn't waste any time, got people doing things. That's what happened. Now, when the management group, I guess Molson and all that, this is what they do. I think all hell broke loose in the offices of the Montreal Canadiens when they found out this happened. So, all right, let's get to enough silliness. Where to watch the game tonight? Game is at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. In Montreal, or in the Canadiens region, TSN 2 in English, RDS in French. Boston region, NESN, streaming legally, ESPN Plus, NHL Live, RDS Direct, TSN Direct, and not as legally on Sport Surge online. Betting lines. Spread is plus 1.5 for Montreal. Gives you at minus 125. I'm still not clear on all this garbage. Boston minus 1.5, and it's a plus 105. Money line for Montreal plus 225. For Boston minus 270. Over under is 5.5. If you're taking the over, it's minus 105. If you're taking the under, it's minus 115. The last 10 games for these two teams, Montreal 3-5-2, and their overtime loss. That's their streak. And Boston 6-4-0, and they're on a one-game winning streak. Tail of the tape. Montreal 4-10-2. Boston 7-5-0. Scoring chances for percentage, 52% for Montreal 10th. 52% for Boston in 9th. So I don't know why they're higher than us. Same percentage. Goals per game, 2.13, 31st. 2.92 for Boston, 16th. Goals against per game, 3.31 for Montreal, 28th. 2.92 for Boston, 16th. Power play percentage, 14.6% for Montreal, 27th. 25% for Boston, 6th. Good power play. PK percentage, 70.4%. It's creeping up. 29th for Montreal, 82.5% for Boston, 13th. Record, the last time these two teams were able to play each other, 2 seasons ago, Montreal was 1-3-0. Boston was 3-1-0. And face-off percentage, 47% for Montreal, 28th. 55.5% for Boston, that's second. Players to watch in the last 5 games. Montreal, Nick Suzuki, 6 points, 3 goals, 3 assists to get that. And Jake Evans, a +2. For Boston, Brad Marchand, 10 points. Patrice Bergeron, 6 goals. And Charlie McAvoy, 7 assists. McAvoy is a +5. The goalies for tonight, not Jake Allen. It's going to be Montembeault. He is an 0-2-1 record with a .369 goals against and an .885 save percentage. It's from what I understand, Jeremy Swayman. He has a 4-2-0 record, 218 goals against, and a .911 save percentage. And Atlantic Division standings right now, Boston in because of the Chiron, you don't see Ottawa at the bottom. Montreal is next up with 10 points in 16 games. And our opponent tonight is Boston, 14 points in 12 games. So they got 4 games in hand on us and 4 points. Buffalo, who's just ahead of us, has 14 points in 14 games. So 2 games in hand, 4 points on us, but they're going to be falling. So hopefully we can catch Buffalo soon and start working our way up. Now, the lineup for Montreal. This is very interesting because there's more injuries. Jonathan Drouin will not be in the lineup tonight. Mike Hoffman out day to day with a UBI. Adam Brooks is in. So, lineup for tonight for Montreal. That's the lineup for tonight for Montreal. This is what they posted, but Hoffman's out, so I don't know who's going to play with Suzuki and Toffoli or how that'll be. They got Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher. Will that stay together? Lehkonen, Evans, Armia. Who knows? Pizzetta, Paling, and Belzile. Who knows? Sherratt, Petrie, Kulak, Savard, Romanov, Weidman. That probably stays the same because it's not a problem for the defense. And Montembeault in net with Caden Primo as his backup. Boston. Bergeron centering Marchand and Pasternak. That they're going to kill us right there. That line right there. Coyle centering Hall and Foligno. Haula centering Blyde. I don't know how to pronounce that. Never seen this name before. And Kuhlman. Nosek centering DeBrusk and Steen. You got Forbert and McAvoy together. Grzelcyk. That's how you say it. I don't know. And Carlo together. And Zboril and Clifton together. Am I wrong? Did they have some of the weirdest names, spelling, like to pronounce, all on one team? Jeremy Swayman will get the start with Allmark backing him up. And, my friends, I think I'm done. I did want to show a couple of things now. So, for the loss, I'm not really blaming Montembeault. I don't know that it was him. I think just defensive. Somebody just left Larkin open. And, first I want to show this. The amazing Lehkonen pass.
He goes heavily. He took that in the back. But from his knees, able to find it, they score!
The other side of the ice, where Weidman was, heck of a presence to make that play.
That's an amazing pass. Considering it's not like he got up, their puck was there. He had to follow it. The puck came to it. He didn't know who was back there. Amazing. And it was like tape to tape. It was just a beautiful pass. Now, on the overtime winner, I don't know that I'm blaming Montembeault here.
To Raymond, he misses, and then Larkin banks it in.
He scored two from the same place.
You can't leave Larkin open like that. Somebody should have taken him, been there, done something. I don't know. I blame Montembeault. Now, final thing, before we get to our special guest, I found a video of how Shea Weber actually hurt his ankle. I found it online. It's very hidden, hard to find. Here it is. So this is how Shea Weber hurt his ankle. You can see there, I don't know how he didn't have the other ankle hurt, because it looked to me like both ankles were screwed there. So, but that's how Shea Weber hurt his ankle. And I think he grew a couple inches there too. I'm not sure, but there you go. All right. So we have a special guest. Let me just, before we get to Matt, I just want to say hi to everybody. Haven't done that yet. All right. We got Daryl Adams. Hey, Talking Habs is there. Look at that. How did that happen? Isn't that weird? I'm in the chat and I'm here at the same. How am I in two places at once? Adamy, Harry Rice, Julie, Grimes, Coyle Jarry, must be a Bruins fan, Slinksy, Darcy, Matt Outdoor, Rob Adario, and let me see, anybody else there? Todd C. and Sean McIntyre. Hey, everybody. We're going to get to you guys soon. Got a special guest. So, I think everybody here, maybe the Boston Bruins fans don't know him, but pretty much everybody else does. So from the Rock on the eastern side of Canada, I'd like to introduce to you, and I haven't met him yet myself, so this is going to be fun. Hockey Junkie.
Hey, what's going on, Rick?
Hey, Junkie. Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing good. Not gonna lie, you got me good though, because I thought you actually did find footage of Shea Weber's injury. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, you don't think that's the real footage?
Could be. It could still be.
Hey, everybody in the chat, let me know. What do you think? You think that was the real footage of Weber having his ankle destroyed? Kind of. I don't know how he played. How do you think he played after that? Man, those legs look pretty floppy.
He did look taller though towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I think there's the reason why. Right there wasn't the skates, because because we were talking the other day about how they have elevator shoes for men. They ought to do that for the small players for the skates.
Oh, Cole Caulfield would benefit from that.
Wouldn't he? How many players, right? Like,
yeah.
Did anybody patent that idea yet? Because that's a great idea.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that out there.
Yeah. I could just see that too. Okay, enough silliness. Well, no, there's never enough. There's never enough silliness, right?
That's right.
That's what I think. So, what do you think tonight of this? I want to say mishmash. I don't know what the lineup's going to look like. It's going to be a bit of a mishmash. What do you think about all these injuries? Like, what's going on?
Oh, it's never ending. Like, I was shocked tonight to hear that Hoffman's hurt too.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And Lehkonen is a game time decision I've been hearing. I don't know if that's true. Have you heard that?
No,
he is?
Apparently Lehkonen is going to play. I didn't know that he was game time, but I saw it somewhere said that Lehkonen will play.
Oh, okay.
So now I know why they put that there, because I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's a theory for all the conspiracy theorists out there. You think all these injuries and this and that every day is part of the way they're going to tank?
I don't know. I doubt it. Like, I can't, just because they're professional athletes, like, I can't see them tanking on purpose or anything. But maybe if somebody is sort of injured, maybe the management and coaching is telling them, like, don't get out there, take a day off, take an extra day off, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for the players to tank, because I agree. You don't ask the players to go out there and do anything but play their best, because you end up screwing them up. It's a bad mindset, and you don't want that to become a habit, so you don't do that. But what I mean is, like you said, guys, they're all injured. They're all hurt, even at this point, right? They've all got something, right? So it's like, oh, yeah, well, you're day-to-day now, so you'll sit out. I can see them doing that.
That's me too. Yeah.
And that's how you tank, because at this point, you know what? If they kind of turn it around, what's going to happen? So we're going to be, in the middle of the pack again with a shitty draft pick? No way.
And that's exactly where you don't want to be.
Exactly, right? It's what happens all the time for us. So it's unlikely they can make the playoffs here. So, with a great draft and in Montreal, just tank and get the best thing you can get from it,
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
For sure.
Oh, we've got somebody else here. We got two Matts. We got two Matts. Matt, say hi to Matt.
Oh, he left. He seen me and he ran away.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Go on, guys.
You can put yourself in. I forgot. He's got now administrator. He can kick me out. Yeah, I forgot. Hey, so Matt, say hi to Matt. Junkie, say hi to Matt.
What's going on, Junkie?
Hey.
Good to meet you, bud.
You too, man.
Good lucky bastards at the game, man.
Oh, I didn't realize. That's pretty awesome. Where you at? This is in, you're in Boston, are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I live like 15 minutes outside the city, so it's no trouble at all.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna get an intermission update from the Boston Gardens. It's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so let's see what we can talk about here. What's your reaction to all this? I'll be honest with you. I watch your videos. Lately, I don't watch anybody's because it's just taking me too long to make a video, and I just don't have time. And I try not to let it influence what I'm doing. So I haven't really watched a lot of anything. So I don't really know how you feel 100% about this.
It's not good. I haven't been feeling good at all. Like, you even lose motivation. You know what I mean? Everything's so bad. Everything's got to be negative. And it's hard to find positives lately. Nick Suzuki, other than Nick Suzuki, there's not many positives right now to be talking about.
Yeah, like every game, there might be a little positive for somebody else, but Nick Suzuki's like pretty much the only constant positive. And it's tough. And doing these games, every game, it's motivation. That's good. Very tough. So I'm just trying to have fun, and you do a lot of comedy in yours, and I don't want to have the same kind of comedy, but what else are you gonna do, right? But have humor about how crappy your team is.
Oh yeah, there's only so much you can say negatively before you got to try and make someone laugh about everything. I try and laugh about everything. Like, there's nothing that I won't laugh at. That's my, you know what I mean? Outside of like depression and what Jonathan Drouin and Carey Price has been going through, other than that, I don't find that stuff funny. But everything else is free game with me.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think people agree. I did a video where I took, the old poem Casey at the Bat. I say that because not a lot of people watch the video. So I adapted it to our situation here. I used Nick Suzuki as the main guy. There's nothing in mind to say, Nick Suzuki sucks, because he doesn't. And I love the guy. I got some flack on that. Like, leave the kid alone, and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's humor.
Man, Rick, I've been getting flack all the time. You don't even understand. I get emails It's nonstop. People are always ripping on me. It's funny.
It can suck after a while, but you know what? You just gotta let that roll off.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't take it to heart for everybody who doesn't like something you do.
No, for sure.
I got over that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But here's a personal question. I don't know if you want to, but do you find views are down?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. The Habs suck so bad that literally our views are down.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too. I think it's all over the board now with the Habs. Like in July, it was peaking. I think that was because there was only 2 teams left. It was the Habs and Tampa, and before that, there was 4 teams left, and everybody was kind of interested to see what was going on. But now, and especially right now, with the way the Habs are playing, it's just there's not many people interested at all anymore.
Yeah, and when you talk about motivation, right? When you take the time, because I don't know how long it takes you to make a video, but minimum 2 hours for me. Like that's a really quick video, and you get not motivated as much when you know nobody's gonna watch it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I hear you there.
Right?
Yeah,
It sucks.
it can be frustrating.
I've been trying to get past 3,000. I think it's like it feels like 6 years, but it's been months. And it's not going there. Anyway, I'm not really complaining because I'm happy with what I got. Matt, what happened? Matt took himself out because of the noise, I think.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I got and all that. But yeah, it sucks when the team is this bad and you're counting on it to, drive things. And we end up with this. My God, so unexpected, right?
I wasn't expecting things to be this bad. I don't know about you, but like when I was looking at the lineup at the beginning of the year, I was thinking, well, there's a lot of new players coming in. There's a lot of players going out. It's going to take time to gel and everything else. But I still didn't think that it would be this bad.
No.
It's a shocker. Like even a guy like Dvorak, like I was not expecting him to. Like I'm not trying to pick on the guy, but I expected a little more out of him. You know what I mean? I thought there would be some more consistency.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like he's got a hangover still from leaving Arizona, and he hasn't got Arizona out of his system or something.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that could be.
It's kind of like it's not just him, right? It's kind of like
no, definitely.
Right? So,
I say that about everyone. Like it was the same when Caulfield was picked and sent back down to Laval. I think that was the best option for him. But again, it wasn't just him; it was everybody around him. Even Suzuki was struggling the first 5 games.
Yeah.
Of the season, he's been on fire lately.
And you having Caulfield here for what was going on and what's still kind of going on, I don't think it's good for him. So how do you feel about this? I kind of want them to leave Caulfield in Laval for 2 reasons. I think it's going to be better for him, get his confidence completely, let him dominate down there before they bring him back up. And another reason, and it's kind of selfish, I guess, I want the kid to get a really good shot at the Calder Trophy. But if they call him up mid-season, that's going to be out the window.
Yeah.
So I kind of like bring him back for next year. He gets a full run at the Calder because he's still going to be a rookie. He won't have played enough games in the NHL. So, yeah, it's kind of selfish. So how do you feel about that? Would you?
Oh, I agree with you 100% because this year I was really hoping for Cole Caulfield to be in on the Calder. Like, geez.
Yeah, like really. And then for, there's no way, even now, there's no way he's got a shot at it even, right, at this point. So, yeah, don't bring him back up now.
No, it's not a good idea.
They're going to do it though because they make these bad decisions. I don't get it. Even right now with the goalie situation, why are they bringing Primo into this? Bring
I know.
up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't get the thinking. So
no, I don't understand it either. They always make weird decisions.
Yeah, it's like they get to a point where we're in a good spot, and then every single decision after the finals has been like horrible. Although maybe the KK decision to not match, you see KK's doing nothing there. What do you think of that situation?
I wouldn't have threw a lot of money at Kotkaniemi either. Like that was way too much money for Kotkaniemi.
I was a match guy. I was thinking he should match, but I'll tell you what, if he's not producing over there, like how are they not putting him in that position and I don't know, they're playing him fourth line wing. You're paying us $6 million to a fourth line winger.
Isn't that stupid?
Oh, like it's and then they want to say that, oh no, we weren't petty. This wasn't revenge. We really
I know
wanted this player.
You know what? Over the last few years, Carolina just, I hate to say it, but they just seem like a joke of an organization. Not even including the Kakaniemi fiasco. Like, you put that aside and just everything about them. I don't know what it is, but they're just out there.
Yeah, it's quickly becoming an organization that I don't like.
Yeah.
And then for them to be 11-2 or like whatever they are right now, it's like, man.
Yeah.
It just sucks, right?
I agree.
Hopefully at some point in the season they'll get their comeuppance, as they say, right?
Yeah. What do you think of Paling the other night scoring his first goal? Well, last night, I should say.
Oh, no, awesome. I thought Paling had a good game. And then here's my complaint, not on Paling, but on the coaching staff. Here's a guy skating well, having a good night in overtime or whatever it was where you need that goal, and you got Dvorak out there, the guy that's struggling.
Yeah, I agree. That's weird.
Really, I don't think Ducharme adjusts well.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't adjust well.
Anyway, if you want to tank, first of all, I heard it from, I don't remember who was, but a coach that goes to the Stanley Cup final, he's probably got a lot of leeway and he's probably not getting fired, right? And then if you want to tank, maybe it's the best bet. Don't fire the guy. So everyone calling for his firing, and people who want Shane Wright or somebody of that caliber, those two things don't go together. You bring in a new coach, they're probably going to get better.
Exactly.
And then we can move up in the freaking draft. We don't keep our pick. They almost have to finish in the bottom of the pack just to keep that pick. Or else we get Carolina's pick, which is going to be a garbage pick.
Yeah, and something that I find kind of strange is you got to wonder how many head coach decisions Marc Bergevin's got left under his belt, too. Like,
yep.
I know I like a lot of things that Bergevin has done over the years, but as of late, especially since this summer, my God, it's just been a tar fire. Everything he tried to swing for the fences and nothing worked. Like, David Savard hasn't worked at all.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. And I made a video the other day talking about how Ben Sherratt is probably right now one of the Habs' best trading pieces. Their trade bait heading into the trade deadline when that time comes. But I'd much rather keep Ben Sherratt over David Savard. But, who's going to take David Savard right now with that contract? That's a contract that the Habs are just going to have to eat up.
Yep.
And he's 31 years old, and it's not looking promising as of right now.
Another Alzner.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
A little less money, but another Alzner. Yeah, no, it's kind of ridiculous. It kind of I'm gonna have a video out tomorrow talking about this situation, whether they should tank or whatever, and you get to Bergevin's situation, right? He's lame duck right now. Are they signing him? Is he going to stay? Like, what's going to happen? So do you let him make trades and trade deadline decisions? And do you do that?
See, this is the weirdest part that I don't understand. Like, if Molson's plan right now is to not have Marc Bergevin heading into next season, then how do you let him decide things for the remainder of this season? Like,
you don't.
It's awful.
You don't. Unless, listen, he can make some decisions if you're trying to tank, but not when it comes to future moves, right? Because you want the new guy coming in to get the people he wants, not.
Yeah, exactly.
Not who would not that I think Bergevin is gonna try to sabotage the team. I don't think that, but a new guy coming in, you want him to bring in his people.
Exactly. Yeah, you do.
So yeah. So I think something's gonna have to happen there as we approach the trading deadline. I think. Yeah. So people wanting trades now. I don't even know if I want him. If I already know that he's not going to be here next year, and Molson might know that. you don't even let him make a trade right now.
And he was panicking early too. Like 5 games into the season, he already addressed the media, and now we're what 15 or whatever it's going to be after tonight, and he's just mom is the word. Mom is the word all of a sudden.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's very confusing what's going on here. I got to tell you, it's very confusing. So I don't know. That's why, so you got to have a sense of humor. If you can't laugh, I mean, I'm not going to be punching walls. It's just sports. It's just a game, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You gotta, drink some energy drink, puff a couple of doobies, and enjoy the game.
Oh yes,
it's about the only choice you got these days.
You're right.
I think I've lived through a couple of bad seasons with Montreal. I have a feeling this might be the worst one.
That's the way it's feeling, eh?
Yeah, it's like for a while there, like I don't know what the pace that they're on for points, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, no,
it's not a lot. At some point, they were on pace for 38 points.
Yeah,
like that's like okay, maybe they're a little bit better, but maybe we're on the pace for 50. I don't know. I think we got 10 points now in 15 games.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's basically between 50 and 60 points. That's what they're looking at right now.
Jeez.
Right?
Yeah. And
that low?
No, and with all the injuries too that just keep piling up every single day, it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, it's kind of when Donald Trump was the president, you'd open up the thing, see what he did, right? What's going on. Now you open up the news here for the Habs. Okay, who's hurt? Who's this? Like, who's whatever? What's the bad news today?
Yeah, and Brendan Gallagher looks like he's hurt right now. He's been looking hurt for several games, and Josh Anderson's been kind of looking a little hurt over the last couple of games.
Yeah, well, he was sick for a while. He had a non-COVID related virus, is what.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's why there was a couple of games where he was game time decision. That's what it was. I don't know.
What do you think's going on with Jonathan Drouin? Like, isn't it? Do you find that a little strange?
No, I mean not really. It's headaches. He's still apparently he doesn't have full concussion symptoms, but he's getting headaches. That's what I've read, that he's getting headaches. So, unless it's a smokescreen, which the way the Habs have been lately, we find out that it could be, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be part of their. Listen, I'm going to be a conspiracy theorist and say they're going to try to do these things to tank and get a good pick.
Yeah.
It's the way you got to do it. So, yeah, I don't know. But apparently he's got headaches, and they're being very, very cautious with him.
Yeah.
We got Matt. What's up, Matt?
Nice.
They're on the ice. Awesome.
What's up?
Good seats.
Oh, yeah. 4 rows from the glass.
Awesome.
Really good seats.
Yeah, cool.
What's up?
That's cool. No, really good seats, man.
Oh, thank you.
All right. We'll see you in a bit.
I think it's Sammy starting again tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Montembeault is the starter. Yeah,
could be a rough night.
I don't think Drouin's back either. I think it's the same lineup as yesterday.
No, Hoffman's not there, though.
Yeah.
Hoffman's out. So, yeah, it could be a rough night. I don't know. Montembeault got better as the game went on. I'm hoping for the best with him tonight.
I'll pop out. I'll be back in intermission, guys.
Okay, see you then.
See ya.
Yeah, so I'm kind of, we got a very short look at him, and he came in cold. It's not the easiest thing to do, so you can sort of say, yeah, you got to overlook those first 2 goals. And if you do that, he actually kept them in the game after that.
Yeah. Oh, he did play good after that, but one thing for me is I can sort of understand the frustration of Michael McNiven and Caden Primo down in the AHL too, because those guys, they're trying so hard to make the NHL. Obviously, that's the ultimate goal, and they already got to compete with Carey Price and Jake Allen. So I thought it was kind of a strange decision when they brought him in, and I don't really see him as higher on the list than either of those guys, McNiven or Primo. And I understand too, it's good for Primo to get a lot of games down in the AHL, but
Yeah, I'd like to see him stay there for the year. So, but when you think about it, look, with Allen out and Price out, it's actually a good thing they did pick the kid up because they'd be kind of.
Things would be much worse.
Primo. Yeah, they'd be really stuck for goalies right now. So in a way, it was good that they picked them up. But I do get it. Like I think definitely McNiven should have gotten the chance and put Montembeault, but they'd have to waive him, to put him back down.
Yeah.
But at this point, is anybody picking him up?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Nobody's picked me up Rick.
You got to come down to Montreal. There's a couple of corners downtown. You hang out there for long enough, somebody will pick you up.
I've been sending Marc Bergevin pictures of myself with goalie equipment on every day, and he just ignores me.
Yeah, well, maybe you could do better than Montembeault.
Maybe.
We'll see tonight. That's got to be a lot of pressure, though, going into Boston. First time facing Boston in over 18 months.
Oh yeah, lots of pressure.
A lot of pressure on this kid. So
and Boston, like they've got a good team. Like Brad Marchand's got 18 points in 12 games. He's been on fire. Patrice Bergeron is a point per game. Pasternak is a point per game. Like they've got a lot of good players.
Yeah,
they've got a really good top line.
Yeah, that's what I said when I was showing the lineup. I said that line's going to kill us tonight. That's the one that's going to kill us tonight. Yeah. My guess to score is I got Pasternak for the first goal. I got it 5-2 Bruins. And I hate to take the Bruins for a win, but I can't take Montreal here if you're asking. If I've got to give a prediction, I can't see Montreal winning here.
No. It's not looking good. But you know what? Surprisingly, this could be the game that they win.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go. It's those kind of games sometimes that they do. They play up. They're horrible. They play up or they play down.
Yeah.
The team that they're playing, right?
But definitely don't bet any money on them.
No.
No, I wouldn't bet Kraft dinner on these guys.
Yeah. No, unless if you got money to burn, don't bet on them. Just send it over to me. My email's in the description. No. Yeah. I mean, how can you put money down on them? And then, I do the guess the score. And for I don't know, most of the season, everyone's taking Montreal, and I don't see how. How do you think Montreal's going to win those games? Hell,
yeah.
They didn't. So, God. All right, I got to go here because I got to go feed my dog and get ready for the next one. Hey, listen, Junkie, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. It was
Thanks
great.
for having me.
Anytime you feel like doing this, you got an open invitation. And as you see, you don't have to. You can still do your brand. Don't have to show the face.
Anonymous.
And from what I understand, he's really ugly, and he does that. I saw a picture of him. I get it why he doesn't want to. So I encourage, because I don't want to break my screen.
No, I'd be responsible for a lot of broken screens.
But seriously, so no problem, anytime. And we got to do if we get a Saturday hockey talk again or something like that. I hope I'll invite you. Hopefully you'll come on and we can talk a little more.
For sure.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on. I really, really appreciate that you came on.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for inviting me. And go Habs go.
Go Habs go. And good luck. Enjoy the game. And we'll speak soon.
Bye.
Awesome. Thanks, man. All right. That was really cool having Junkie on. Listen, I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't get to your stuff today, and I'm really sorry for that. But it's not often that I have a special guest on. So I got to go because I got to do my normal stuff in between shows. I'll be back at 7 for the game, and we'll hang out. Matt, the show's Matt, not Hockey Junkie. He'll be back probably in the intermissions and give us an update from the game itself and what it's like, the difference, for being there live. Yeah. All right. So thanks everybody. I appreciate it. I'm kind of taken aback. That's really nice. I had fun talking to Junkie there. That was really fun. So yeah, that's it. So have a great 20 minutes because I'll be back in 20 minutes. And it might be a pretty bad game tonight. It might be, but we can have fun doing it, right? And talking about it. We can just have fun. Let's try to do that. And I'll see you in 20 minutes. Thanks for being here, everybody. Peace out. See you soon.